Once upon a time. Well, let's see here. If I configure the trans-dimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit...
It was going pretty good.
Indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can. Oh, you got confounded machine. Oh. What was that? Oh, good. That should be a safety. Once upon a time. That's... Stop. Well, let's see here. If I configure the trans-dimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit... indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as... Oh, you confounded machine. Oh. What was that? Oh, good. Where on earth did I put that? Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
Oh no, it's red.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing, 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 testing! There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still back on tower. My favorite. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the Manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional ship device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove. If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first. There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that the glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruide, or a drinking bird. Except, well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift.
Go.
There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter. Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall. That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device. As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle, and this is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's DOLLI, Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just simple, so I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later. These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives it an extra kick. Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere. Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike. Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting.
Derp.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you. Standard issue conveyor belts. So much less than carrying things yourself. So, I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up. Well, now you're just crying out for attention.
Now, the second part. Oh fuck. Alright.
This is one of the animals that DOLLI cloned to rather, well, intriguing results. Ah, you've moved on to a part of the manor where another type of dimensional rift is accessible. This is the gravid Wolfram dimension, or heavy for short. This dimension is in direct opposition to the fluffy dimension and will make things 10 times heavier.
Over my personal best. So that's why.
He's a bit on the shy my side. Give him some time to get used to you. Some dimensions are tightly bound together, like the one we're in right now, and also the fluffy and heavy dimension.
Thanks.
That red battery will provide enough energy to enable the IDS device to widen the heavy dimension rifts in this area. There seems to be a large expanse of piles and pits filled with various random No, not where you are. Here, in this confounded place. Are those hard candy? They're a little fuzzy. With the increased density and higher melting points of items in heavy dimension, quadrangle laser beams are rendered rather ineffectual. I came across Ike some time ago, and he decided to follow me back to the manor. Not half bad.
I didn't trust that couch there for a second.
This was once the family cat, Lord Widget Pompadour Fluffington IV, or Widget the First. Note that if you disrupt the blue beam, it should deactivate something.
It's gonna be fun.
Apparently this unit needs a little bit of work. So, you tell Ike, but that painting really, he looks like a horrible mutant koala situation. It's mostly dark. Well, maybe not dark. Sort of twilight.
What's next? This one. Is it consistent of, well, not really. But I just didn't rush it, so that helps. Facepalm. Gimme.
Well, I could have done it better myself. Not bad, though. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't do that. This is a compression platform which uses photoelectric energy to function. Like a spring, the energy pulses below the platform excite the molecules in the air, stimulating an elastic structural rigidity.
Come on.
Careful.
Just to be safe.
Now I see
Yeah.
a giant pit filled with keys.
Come on. This one is so hard.
This is one of my past inventions, Joan the Jetpack.
Oh dear.
I was quite the champion at the electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovents if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell. I also happen to be on the hoop. You may want to try the lid as a backboard. Nice shot!
Just don't things up. Oh, I said don't. Okay, whatever. Jesus.
Well played.
It's better than my last one.
I believe you're close to the generator in that sector. A little further.
A minor inconveyance coming up now.
So, you need to be over by that blast door, but it looks like you're going to have to go through the object distribution system to get there.
Don't lag.
Jump! This is definitely not the right place for you to be.
Yes.
Nicely
Nice.
done. The generator room for this sector is ahead. Hey, look at it this way. The worst that can happen is that you fail miserably. Fantastic, you made it. If you can get to the generator, I'll tell you what to do.
Ooh. Okay, we're good. That was stupid.
Great.
But
One
it's
down,
alright.
2 to go.
Yep. Going good. I can't skip this. Damn it.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Why don't you take a look at those blueprints?
Yes. Why does... fine.
Ah, splendid. It seems as if the power is starting to come back online. As I still haven't been able to figure out how to get out of here, you'll have to make it to the next generator. Head towards the yellow wing. And perhaps I can find a way out of here. This is getting rather ridiculous.
Next run.
In case you were wondering about the pneumatic transportation tubes around the manor, they are filled with the same science juice that is in all the IDS batteries. I was able to extract the base material for the science juice from a undisclosed biological source.
I'm hungry.
Ah, if only you could see the look on your face right now. I hope that you've been able to glean that the time in this neck like a pan-dimensional bunny rabbit, hopping across a landscape of quantum fields. Poetry. I'm not entirely sure where Desmond is in this area. Sometimes the act of slowing things down can reveal the correct path.
I'm gonna fuck this up the way back. For sure. Or not. That was good.
Have I mentioned that the manor requires a lot of ventilation?
I hate this one.
Careful, the blades are rather sharp. Well, it's probably not the best location for you, but sadly it's rather unavoidable.
Good. Blood
I
Thunder
would
missed
move if I
the
were
table
you.
here the first time. In some run. It was horrible.
Step off now!
And US War said he could repeat the physics glitch with the save here.
Okay, next.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh! You should be able to fit through.
Come on.
Don't forget to breathe. It's an important aspect of life. You maintain the same dimensional stability. In other words, your properties do not change upon shift. I've been able to ground several of my inventions in our normal baseline dimension as well. That's why quadrangle technology doesn't shift.
Uh-oh. It's your favorite.
Botbots, or basic orthogonal traversing bot. I invented them a long time ago to perform simple tasks.
Literally.
Their artificial intelligence is extremely simple. Well, you did that. I guess you could be proud if you wanted.
Nice.
You know what I miss?
That was good.
Guitars. They always make music so much better. But I digress. When I was your age, I used to have to construct my own computers if I wanted them smaller than a refrigerator. You kids are entirely too spoiled. I was
It's a
bored
little
all
different
day
route.
and decided to play a game of catch with myself,
It's a little more
utilizing the
consistent.
slow motion dimension.
Little.
You should try it sometime.
Come on.
Ah, and here you see stately quadrangle manor as it stands now.
But I'm enough, remember?
I believe that's safe number 21,157. I'm looking at a gigantic stack of cell phones.
That one is easy. Hang time
It is
difficult.
abhorrent what you young folks text to one another. Is English truly that difficult?
Oh, my favorite now.
Those bot-bots are programmed not to let any non-organic foreign
Gonna
objects
throw it
pass.
this time, though.
I can invent a glove that completely changes the laws of quantum mechanics, but apparently I cannot stream a movie to where I am right now in spite of the multitude of cell phones.
That would be epic, though.
Apparently this unit also needs a bit of tweaking. I'm not entirely convinced of your aptitude to handle this situation. Oh, well, that was a pleasant surprise.
Stay on. Ah, there.
Ah, judging by the fascinating lands of missing items,
Don't laugh at me
I can
at
hypothesize that I am officially
the
lost.
robot
Short-term
thingy
memory
thing
gone. Trapped in
with
some
the
sort of pocket
bot
dimension.
jump.
This used to be one of the manor's libraries. I, altered it. Travel safely. What's that saying? It's like wrangling cats.
All for just to be safe.
I had this portrait of myself and Ike commissioned before we began time travel in the mid-70s.
I don't know Gig's route. What is it? It's the less boxes.
I made the first prototype when I was your age.
Yeah.
I haven't had the heart to change the design.
Thank you.
There should be an
the
IDS battery
easy
on
one
the other
here
side
too.
of the fan.
Little bit easier. Going really good so far. Yeah, until this one.
You really ought to stay out of their way.
Luckily, there's a checkpoint here. Now don't laugh at me. I'm happy now. I'm really happy now.
There are clouds here. Have I mentioned that? Though, wait. Is that lint? Ugh.
Yeah. I noticed.
Apparently, you feel you don't need an advanced degree in robotics to operate that.
Penis. I'm like Blood Thunder now. Feel just as hard with it.
You've got to be kidding me. Gum? Oh, there's some on my shoe.
So I'm very happy with the double thing. What? Why didn't it go?
This area is extremely flooded. What's going on here? That could have been much, much worse.
Right. Little slow, but okay. He totally fucked up here. That makes me smile.
Ah, yes. There's an electric converter up there. Well, all right then.
Yup. That was good. Going really, really good now.
Haven't you been through this hallway before? Ugh. These hallways are all starting to look the same to me.
Uh-oh. I don't like this one.
Dodecahedron. Try saying that 3 times fast. Dodecahedron, dodecahedron, dodecahedron.
Penis. I think he fucked up here too. So I should be alright. Yeah. Luckily the throw did make it. No, 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 no. Ooh. Close one. Whatever.
Oh, Ike just sent me a message through the security uplink. He found your luggage in the front hall and would like to apologize for eating your pants. Oh.
With the land of misfit dollies, am I going to do the jump or not? Because I'm not sure.
Sometimes my sister is far too nosy.
Okay.
If I wanted house guests, I would have asked for them. Not only do I have to worry about myself, I am obligated to have concern for you too.
It's after this one. Yeah.
You're going to want to retrieve another battery first. You know, I was like you once. 12, or is it 10? And that's where I have to admit it, though, you've come quite a ways. Commendable. but don't let it get to your head. I know this whole process is rather inconvenient, but I've found that it's better to be safe than sorry when utilizing more energy in 5 minutes than the Hoover Dam produces in a year. This probably isn't the safest place you've been this week.
Fuck. Why? I got stressed.
Well, I'm really sorry. You'll need to get up and cross there. This probably isn't the safest place you've been this week. Up you go!
Should I do this jump? Yeah, I think I can. Or not. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Come here. Damn it. Come here. Good. I got this part down pretty good now.
This isn't the best place for children, is it?
That really costs me time.
Fantastic. Just need to get the alternator arm going.
Now in normal English, please. And let your buttocks get together. Okay, hug each other. Yeah. Okay, I got it already. It's like yeah.
That was sufficient.
That's squeezing.
Enough.
Yeah.
Your task is almost complete. And then you can finally leave my home in a state resembling a train wreck. How about you make your way to the... It's upstairs. Perhaps you might come across some clues to help me piece together this quandary.
Go, open. Thank you. Open.
Ah,
Open.
yes.
Open.
This is the last in a contiguous series of associated dimensions. As you can see, the gravitational pull in this dimension is directly in opposition to our customary one. Do you suppose that the gravitational bodies that influence this dimension are different? Or is the manor, in fact, built upside down? Ponder that. You've certainly gotten rather adroit. I believe that opened the hatch over there. I bet you wanted me to do that, huh? Mad scientist, crazy evil laugh.
Yeah,
There
I'm
should
not
be
gonna
another
spend
drinking bird.
€1,000 just
periodic
to buy
articulating brewery day
that
in that room
NPC
influencing this area. I
the
believe. Can I
Speedrun.
be perfectly honest here? I really have no idea why I set this area up.
Previous run, I fucked this up. Honestly.
At this point, you have traveled further into the manor than any other family member has in the last 2 decades. I can't say that'll happen again anytime soon.
Exactly.
It seems as if
Come
the
on.
timer on Desmond doesn't have the duration that you'll need. If only there was something to press that for you. As a rule, don't look directly into his eyes. Trust me.
It was alright.
Some event must have occurred to cause me to be transported to this pocket dimension. If only I could remember what.
This skill. Oh yeah, I found it myself. No, I'm not mocking you, Blood Thunder. If you're watching this later. Come on, come on. You.
Oh, in case you don't see it, there's an electrical converter on the ceiling that needs to be pressed. I can't believe my memory hasn't returned yet.
Just be safe. Don't rush. Save one. I know where I'm going to fuck up. One with where it's flooded and you have to go all the way around.
I engineered a completely seedless strawberry once. I hated getting the seeds stuck between my teeth. I have fond memories of this room when I was about your age. It used to be the parlor. Oh well.
Oh. Careful.
Oh, nice! Not happy. You should perhaps place something in there.
Come on. Really? Thank you.
Good going on reverse
Still better than
engineering
blood.
that. Science
Give me
juice is
that
quite an
one.
amazing substance, you know. In addition to being a fuel
should be
source,
more
it's also a
quiet. People are
superconductor
sleeping.
and amplifier of energy for just a small amount infused with dimensional extract can build enough energy to power the IDS device receptacles. Oh, yes. This area unfortunately flooded a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You'll
fuck
need
this
to go all the way around.
Or not. Oh yeah. Alright. This run is getting so good. Open. 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 Thank you. I fucked this one up too in my previous run. Careful. 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 Go.
Oh, perfect timing. Ah, look
At
out!
least I didn't fuck it up all the way.
Just kidding. Can you hear me? Oh. Forgot how loud these things can get. Hey, remember those electrovat contraptions? Yes, well, they still do the same thing. Nice hang time.
This was good. Was a good threat. Eh,
That's good enough.
it's good enough, yeah.
This area of the manor is rather fantastic, isn't it? There is nothing like good old-fashioned human ingenuity and determination to get the job done. That
This ain't
and
Dutch.
robot.
Oh, this one is easy too.
So, lasers. I once knew someone who retrofitted a laser pointer to achieve a focal point of less than 1/1000th of an inch. I must say it was rather impressive, and certainly sliced through several materials, including his own toes, like a hot knife through butter. Oh. Well done. Yes. Ah. Ooh. Superb.
Now. Good. Yeah, I got that one pretty good down.
There are an excessive number of flooded areas in this sector. I didn't realize it had progressed this far. Oh, and I wouldn't recommend having a drink. Science juice is not potable. Trust me.
It's gonna be so 50 this. Ha! I wish.
Well, at
Alright,
least we can say you're getting closer to the last generator.
Give me.
Heads up! It's disturbing that this area has flooded as well. Hey, the electrical converter should be up there.
Better safe than sorry.
Oh, I can recall that there were a few tremors earlier in the day. That's a newer memory.
Oh, no,
already
no,
to the
no,
bot
no,
maintenance
please,
bay, I
no.
see. How fortunate. Like a lot of things in life, keeping momentum going is important.
Yeah. That's
Yes, slightly more complex, but you've proven to be at
Okay.
least semi.
What? Oh, jeez.
Slightly more complex, but you've proven
That was
to be at
just-
least
that wasn't
semi.
fair. Him down. That was BS.
I know I've programmed them to only consider certain tasks, but sometimes I get the odd suspicion that they've developed further processing capabilities.
Okay.
On to the next room.
People always jump down here, but I prefer to jump in midair.
Do you like heights? I am rather fond of them.
Exactly. What now? I fucked this one up too. Or not, I don't know. Let's do it so.
Be safe now. You're doing quite well. Process a bit here. I'm a bit concerned about the excess of science juice outside the confinement of their pipes. I suppose, as long as you avoid triggering any incendiary devices, you should be all right.
What's next?
You'll have
Oh.
to initiate the room's boot sequence.
Isn't very hard either. I practiced this.
Watch out. That's a big one. I suppose you could call that couch surfing.
Nailed it.
Oh! Just remember, you have access to heavy dimension here.
Close one.
Whew, that was rather close.
No shit.
Watch it. That wasn't horrible. I know the flooded areas have something
Don't hit me.
to do with something.
Oh, you.
Well, what's it going to be? I hope
Or
that's the right
second
choice.
one.
I recommend you take inventory of where the other batteries have gone.
Nailed it.
I believe that you're not terribly far from the generator. After you restart it, the lockdown on the manor should be lifted. And then you can go, well, somewhere else. Oh,
Problem? No.
I swear I'm losing my hair by the minute. It's a good thing that mustache hair doesn't fall out.
Oh. Problem?
Retracing steps. That's what
Oh, it's
people
this
do, right? So I was in the new technology center. Then
Why did I do that? Seriously, why?
steps. That's what people do, right? So I was in the new technology sector.
Okay.
Then oh,
I'm just totally gonna do it safe. Safe.
make sure you look closer on the far side there. Talk
Just
about
like-
leap of faith, huh? Definitely something extremely important I'm missing. How ironic
I
that
have a
I am in the
cold.
pocket dimension of the lost.
As you can hear.
When I've clearly lost control of this situation. I'm really not feeling particularly good about this right now, and it has absolutely nothing to do with your tendency to demolish my possessions. There's something more going on that I haven't quite pieced together. I've never had much stock in feelings, but I'm having an overwhelming sense
I'm
of
not
dread.
sure what route to take here.
That's certainly putting a new slant on things.
I'm pretty sure now. What? No, 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 fuck. Yes. You like him, don't you? It's at least nice having one.
I believe this sector's generator is located on the other side of this road. I wouldn't get too close. That contraption threw me out of a window once.
God, this works. It worked last time. But oh dear. It won't work this time, I'm telling you.
almost have a grab. And there's something that you shouldn't be doing.
Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, game. Thank you.
Well, you know the drill. Time to start the alternator.
I hit the trigger for the... yeah. Well, works for me.
I'm not sure that's a good sign.
I can totally get this really going good. Five minutes for the last 2 levels and going there. Should we do
That should have done it. It seems as if there's still a problem causing a lockdown. Wait.
I hope to God I can make this jump.
World? Uh-oh. Look up!
Fuck.
I could not have anticipated this result. Blasted memory. I need to be there to fix this. But
That makes
wait,
me happy.
the Uber IDS. Quick, head up there. I definitely remember
Oh, wow.
where I was before all this started. If you can get there, perhaps I can figure out how you can get me out of the pocket dimension.
Still possible. Loading doesn't take too long.
It would appear that restarting the generators was a poor idea on my part. Whew, that was unexpected.
Slow.
Wait,
Damn it.
did I just... was I just there? Confounded principles and their uncertainties. It seems as if the house is becoming more unstable by... Oh, not again. Ugh. Not to put any undue pressure on you, but you really need to pick up the pace a bit.
Oh, no. Why?
I'm very uneasy about you being here, but I need to get out of this place.
Did I not? I didn't. Okay, good. Good.
So, yes, about you hurry. Great!
Perhaps
Almost
I can
there.
make it.
Just need to get this baby running. That's strange. That painting is not supposed to be doing that.
Come on.
Something's really not right.
Bird.
That should call the elevator.
Is it doable? 2 minutes.
Or not.
Just don't.
It looks like you're in it for the long fall. Sorry, I'm a little tense. Well, on the upside, this ventilation shaft leads to the same place as the elevator. On the downside, you might not
It's gonna
survive
be
the fall.
exciting.
There's that. If you make it, I'll need you to restart the Uber IDS. It's like the glove you're wearing, except much, much bigger. In fact, most of the manor has been retrofitted to power the device. It should enable me to escape from the pocket dimension I'm in. I hope. Oh.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Don't hit any. Okay, I'm fucked. I'm boned. I'm boned. So annoyed. Right the fuck now. That's not nice of you.
Well, you're alive. That's certainly fortunate. You're in the main control bay to the Uber IDS. Strange. There don't appear to be any IDS batteries plugged into the machine. You'll need to find... Fantastic. Just 3 more... something still... What else am I missing? Excessive science juice flooding. Excessive science juice flooding.
Yeah, come on. Just go up, shout some stuff.
I need you to get to the core of the IDS
What is
device.
this time anyway?
I remember now. There's a pocket dimension there as part of the machine's failsafe. That's why I'm in the pocket dimension.
Damn it. I fucked up.
I need you to get to the core of the IDS device. I remember now. There's a pocket dimension there as part of the machine's failsafe.
It's not even stuff to pick up.
That's why I'm in the pocket dimension. I put myself here on purpose.
Oh, that was fun. God.
And that's how our story
Oh wait,
ends.
stop it, yes.
Just kidding. Here's what really happened.
Well,
Not a whole lot.
it's not a world record. Too bad.
Well, you ended up the
I'm
mansion.
sad now.
Unfortunately, now I'm stuck
It
out
was
here,
going so deep.
and I'm going to have to tackle this predicament.
And then in the very end, I fucked up.
This is going to be interesting.